In crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal, anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Stage this one. What's up, guys? Welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I am your host today. Trent is celebrating his birthday again. His birthday is just the birthday that keeps on going. Let's freaking go. Good for him. Let him get out of here. I think he's going to make a video and he's going to put it on Twitter because where he's at, he wants you guys to check it out. But guys, please smash that golden like button if this is your first time here. If this is your second time here, or third time, if you've been here many times, please smash that like button. But not down, we prefer, but we hope you get it up because that's the best. Hey, guys, we also have the subscribe bell. It's a brass little elegant bell. It has a little thingy in the inside, just so you guys know. And you ring it like this, boom, bang, bang, ching, train plane. You'll find the subscribe bell over here, and you guys smash it for YouTube. If you like it, smash it over here on Kick and Rumble. They just naturally grow. I mean, you can choose to smash it if you want, but if not, then we'll appreciate it regardless that you are here. You are here today. Guys, so you guys take a look at the market. It is looking just how we thought. It's also 81 degrees in my room. It is slightly warm, just slightly. So what did we say, guys, before we ended the show yesterday? We said, I think we were going to get a couple 12-hour red candles. Yes, that is what I said. And I think I said I would expect slightly downward to mid-range action this show. John, you missed him. He was in that morning stream talking. You missed him, John. Pepe was here. Blessings to you, sir. Blessings. Yo, what's up, my bro? Smash that like. Where Pepe at? He's around. He was here. 10 a.m. Right. I didn't see you around, John. I didn't see you. Maybe you're avoiding him. Guys, for my beer today, I have coffee. It's not beer, just coffee. Just chilling. Guys, if you're wondering what type of shirt I'm wearing today, it's not crypto, but it's OG. See if you can see the back of it. I don't know if you can see the back. It's in Latin. It says, come and take them. Come and get them, man. That's what's nice about being here in America. We got the rights to bear arms. That is right. I gotta switch my banners. Get ourselves rocking and rolling. Cash job, moving. Oh, dude, I don't like moving boxes. I don't do those anymore. Nope. So we got welcome. We're heading to the crypto news. We're head on over to the news. Then we're gonna start charts of TA. Oh, I gotta throw myself on the screen. I got to throw myself on that screen. I gotta throw myself on that screen. Did you guys ever watch Rocket Man growing up? I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole world. And then he's like on the screen over the whole world, and he starts getting everybody singing in like all these different languages. What's your X handle? What's up, John Bull? I think it's the same. I'll show you in a second. You want an X? I'll show you my X. I'll have to close this out real fast. Boop. Close out. Refreshing. Share the stat. This is us, guys. This is us over here on X. You have it. You can find us. The blockchain brew. Show no and the blockchain brew. That's not the news. John Bolton, is this your first time in here? I haven't seen you here before. Blessings, my good sir. 370 cash, 8 hours work. No. Not worth it, man. Not for moving boxes. That's too heavy. Voltron Thundercats. It depends if you got to keep anything. That might be worth it. I got to figure out something. I do have music. Okay. I was going crazy. I think I can't hear it. So we go into here's what happened in crypto today. We're grabbing it from Cointelegraph. We got faced with applications influx, Ethereum Foundation pauses and grants submissions. Is this actually a thing? After funding hundreds of projects with millions of dollars, Ethereum Foundation is temporarily pausing the ecosystem supporting program ESP open grant applications. Process refocuses on more proactive funding model that is better aligned with the ecosystem strategic needs. This transition comes to the foundation faces challenges reviewing the high volume of inbound applications, which said this left limited capacity to pursue new strategic opportunities. In a Friday blog post, the Ethereum Foundation stressed that the ESP will continue funding new projects, but under refined approach to grant making. More details are expected in the fourth quarter, including a curated methodology outlining specific ecosystem priorities. In 2024, the ESP awarded nearly $3 million across 105 projects initiatives, supporting areas such as development, tooling, data, analytics, research, and education. In the first quarter 2025 alone, Ethereum Foundation distributed $32 million in total grants. You know, if I was like involved in any type of organization and I was giving out grants and money, I'd be like, I need to know where it's going. Like, I want receipts. I want to know what it was spent on. Like, you can have it, but I don't want you to be spending your own personal needs. That's just how I feel about giving out money. What's up, Muffhead? Yo. Muffhead. This John Bull, is this the last bear trap? I don't know, man. You know, I was watching Crypto Phase today, and he's a guy, man. He created Market Cipher, and he said, wake him up in October. So he's going to take all of September off. But I can't figure that, you know, rate cuts come in September that we don't go up. I figure we should go up. But we'll jump on into Market Cipher. You know, there was some bearish stuff that we saw earlier. You know, that's another thing too, is like once you learn, at least once I figured out how to learn the indicators, it's less about the 4-year cycles to me, because you start like letting that emotion go and then you just start following your indicators. That's just what you do. You know, if the monthly flips red, I'm bearish, man. That's just how it is. If we have a green dot, cool, we're bullish until it tells us otherwise. You know. Avalanche leads blockchain transaction growth amid the U.S. government's implementation. Avalanche has emerged the last week's fastest growing blockchain, outpacing rivals in transaction growth. The smart contract focused network designed to boost scalability and usability and increasing gaining traction among both investors and institutions. According to a crypto analytics from Mason, Avalanche transactions jumped for more than 66% over the past week. Did I not respond to you, Muffhead? Oh, okay. I was just thinking in my head while I was reading this. Muffhead, what's up, man? Sorry I never got back to you today. The work's been crazy. Crossing 11.9 million transactions across 181,000 active addresses. This sharp rise highlights usage and user. It says a surge. I thought a surge is one word. A surge in user engagement network utility. The momentum is further fueled by fresh catalysts, including U.S. government adoption and Avalanche technology, renewed ETF filings tied to its native AVAX token. Together, these developments are strengthening investors' confidence in consolidating Avalanche's position as leading blockchain network. U.S. banks moved $312 billion in dirty money, but critics still blame crypto. That's true. You know, they think banks aren't dirty. Banks are just as dirty as anything else. Loses 20% in August. Well, you know, everybody lost a lot. You know, let's just be fair. NFT market suffers. Well, last I checked, everything still costs 10 ETH that you want to buy or more. So I don't think it's suffering that bad. What's up, Do Not You? Or D Not You? I see. I always get it wrong, man. I have a big limit order on Crow at 20 cents. That's a good spot, dude. That's a good spot. I was thinking about selling more of my bag and buying back later, but I think I'm just gonna hodl it. I'm gonna hodl it now, and maybe I'll sell off something else if it doubles. And I'm just trying to grow my portfolio. Things that I never got the liquidity and moving around smartly, moving around very smartly. We're jumping into the daily. Wow, I don't know what M is, but I guess it meme core is the winner for the day. That is good. You know, everything else is down, surprisingly. Maybe I should start putting M core on there so we can keep an eye on it. I think with the Crow strategic reserves and everything that they got going for them, you know, I was like, if they do nothing, then they could go back to $1, maybe like $1.25, you know, 10 cents like 2 weeks ago. I was like, that's a pretty good buy. Now here we are sitting at all this great news coming out, and I'm like, dude, this can hit $2.50. I think that's a totally realistic possibility. What do we got going on? Crow's one of the ones that are going to be the losers for the day. It is okay, guys. It's okay. Watch. See the following wedge pattern. We're just about to hit this range. Can it come down to this range? It very well can come down. All we have to do is fail this little macro support. We'll drop down to the 2.2s. 2.2s might be kind of hard, but we might get a wick down there. We might get a wick at 20 cents. I can't guarantee that we do, but if we do, that's probably a good time to buy. And then if that support fails, which I hope it not, we'll drop back down to 15. But I feel like that's a pretty safe bet. But we're just looking, guys. We're just looking at the bubbles. Crow's still top winner for the week, followed by Piff, and then Mr. M and Pump. For the month, we have OKX, Crow, Pith, M, Mantle, Aerodrome, Lido Dow. Then we go to Radium, just barely, and then Arbitrum. And yeah, that's it, man. I heard there was a ginormous dump by Binance today. Do you guys hear that too? Gosh, I hope that's not true. That would be pretty weird if they did. Okay, we finished up the news. Let's jump into the charts. I gotta change my stuff around. Okay, there. T-square picks. Wow, that goes so fast, man. I feel like I just got on here. How the heck are we in T-square picks? I guess we chart for a while. You know, we might be in the charts for a while, maybe an hour. I don't know. Because you guys might have you chart all sorts of crazy stuff. And I try to spend 3 minutes maybe per coin. You can put some serious effort in there. And then if it's something really interesting, I like to pull it up and check it out, read up on it. I'll keep bubbles open on one of my screens. We're gonna jump into the Bitcoin. I'm not a hugest fan of the 15-minute. I like swing trading. I don't know about you guys. Do you guys swing traders or scalpers? 15-minute, we have our first big green dot. Stokes RSI looking good. VR breaking up. Strength coming up. I would say we'll probably move up at least to the 21, and then I'll have to decide what we're going to do. 108. You know, last night, guys, we were talking. I was talking to Trent off screen, and I didn't actually say this on this, so that's my apologies. I probably let you guys down a little bit. It's because I was thinking when we were checking out the larger time frames. Where were we at? We were over here. We had these double green dots, and we didn't have bullish divergence. And I was thinking that, like, no, this wasn't this. We were over here. This was this morning when I woke up, and I was literally typing this in. No trades, just spot. The market manipulation makes it not worth it for me. Yeah, that's exactly it, man. The market's too volatile for crypto. You don't need to add leverage into it. We had this trigger wave right here, green dot, and we bounced up to the 21. I was like, yeah, we might have seen the last of it. I would like to say we did, but by the end of the stream, we had this red dot, and I was thinking to myself, like, man, we might come down to, where was I at? To like I said 110, but I was talking to Trent afterwards. I was like, we really could hit this bottom range right here. And I was thinking like 109 possibly. And I said just barely possibly 108. That's literally what I was thinking. I did not expect 107, man. I didn't do it, dude. I was like, I didn't think there'd be no way we'd hit 107 today. And that's something about leverage too, like Muffet's just talking about. Sometimes, dude, the markets just do the opposite. They do the opposite. And now I think we're looking okayer on the 1 hour. And what I mean by that is I feel like we're getting some bullish divergence for some sort of relief to this pain. That's what I'm going to say. But on the 1 hour, it still doesn't really look like it's over, to be honest with you. We went from 2 to an 18 to a 21, which is showing that the bears are in control. Still, the money flow leaving Bitcoin is still higher. And it's probably related to a couple whales, to be honest with you. A couple of people got into Bitcoin early on, and they're like, it's time to take profits. We made a death cross right here, lagging indicator. Usually when we make a death cross, we usually have like another 2 legs down, I'd say. And we probably, on the 1 hour, maybe we come down, either checking the larger time frames and kind of get like that rounded bottom area, and we can we can make that rounded bottom, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's jump to the larger time frames. When the Mag 7 go down, they will take down the global system. We'll see. Well, now if that 1 hour rolls over, we might be getting something here, guys. On the 4 hour, we're getting bullish divergence. There is some bullish divergence we got coming in right now. Stokes, RSI low, strength coming in. The only thing that we got going against us, interesting. The bears are losing ground on the 4 hour. Maybe we get scam wick down or sideways action. Maybe we do just follow this trend line, and that this could be the bottom. The 4 hours, -4, -105. Yeah, the bear bulls are gaining the strength. VWAP coming up. Stokes RSI. Everything looks good. We'll jump to the 12 hour. I gotta get rid of some of this. I don't see bullish divergence, but it does look like a double bottom coming in possibly. It hasn't quite completed yet. -5, 6, 16, 17. They kind of gained some strength. We did fall below a 200 MA. Well, currently this wick is worser than that wick. VWAP still not looking good on the 12 hour. Well, we fell down into this range, guys. So this is where our putty's at, Our silly putty's down here. And realistically, look, I'll show you this, guys. So we can't get bearish, okay? But this is how my eyes view it, okay? We create these paint pens, and we have to keep the formation of an uptrend. Obviously, we're going to have corrections. So I draw a line like this. Whoop. That's all the upward momentum. That's if you draw a straight line. You're like, okay, we're still doing good. Now we're heading down. We're in the middle of retesting. Okay, we're only down. We're not even down a third. We could come down more. We could come down to almost $100,000 and still be bullish, and then bounce off. So I'm not gonna lie. We could be in for some more pain. Because we could come down probably as low as I would say 96K. We'd be really pushing the bullish scenario. Like that would be bad. Breaking 100. Trent would tell me, well, there's no way in heck we're doing that. But I think there's a possibility. We're crypto. Anything's possible. Okay. Now we came this low and just screeched all those longs, dude. They would be screaming. There'd be massive pain. But I think it's possible. And we could also be done right now and we should start heading back up. I think I think we're leaning for a little bit more pain. I do. I would like to be wrong, but we might have a little bit more pain. And why that mean is, like, I'm not super comfortable longing right now, to be honest with you. I would wait till I get more clear signs. We're on the daily right now. And the daily and the 12 hour did not look good. 4 hour looks fine. I mean, maybe the 4 hours is going to be the one that flips everything. But on the daily right now, we just made a lagging death cross. And you know what I just said, guys? Usually we could get 2 legs down once we make it. So we might end up making our second leg down. We're down here right now. Maybe we could pump up on that 4 hour, come back up to 110. Boom. Then we can hit it one more time. And we could drop to 102 to 100 range. And then if it's not over yet, then we leg up and boom, we'll break 100. So it's something we got to keep in consideration. You like all my drawings and doodles, guys? Boop, they're all gone. It's okay. So I don't know if we're done yet. I'm leaning towards we're not done, especially the death cross. Look at the 21. It's coming down pretty hard. Last time we came down that hard was back here, back in February. And we came down, made that first leg. We dropped back down, made that second leg, came up. Boom. Here's where we made our death cross right here. Leg and death cross. We had a small little leg. We had a pump up, second leg down. Now we'll come back over here. Well, we haven't even made a death cross yet on the 2-day. Yee. You want my opinion? I'm bearish. There you go. I'm bearish, guys. I think we're going down more. You know, and we go down more, I'm willing to bet we might see that crow price of 20 cents. We might see that crow price of 15 cents again. I don't think so. Too many shorts have piled up. You know what? Let's take out the liquidity pool. I would say that I just don't see it, man. At least with the DBSI, it's just saying 17, 11, 13. Well, that's going to miss some bad readers right there. Double top. Couldn't get a higher high yet. We're in the main area of resistance. The open doors to the downside. Open doors to the downside. I would say we definitely are going to have another couple of days of downwards action to sideways action, money flow going down. I just don't see the bullishness. Yeah, but let's jump over to the liquidity map. Liquidation map, heat map, load. Well, immediately I see these high longs that opened up at 107. They're screaming. No. And those longs, man, we can scoop these up, no problem, dude. No, go right down to right here, 105. That's definitely possible. If we go that low, there's no reason why we won't fall into this gap and just take everything else out. Short 6-1 on the long. Yeah. The longer time frame, have them up there. I would like to say I'm in agreement with you. I think we're going back up. I don't think long-term bearish. I just think the next week for sure. I think it takes time to play out whatever we got to play out. We're on the 24. It was the 48. We're looking at all those shorts up over there. The 109, a bunch of shorts. 104. Dude, there's no reason why for this close why we won't eat up those ones. I'd be surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I would be surprised if they just walked away. Did it zoom it in better? Oh no, that didn't zoom it in better. I was trying to figure out if I could zoom this in for you guys so you guys can see it a little better. Go full screen. I don't know how I could do that. Can this work? Nope, that didn't work. That worked. Oh. And that did work. I was wondering if that would work. Whoa. Jumping around too much though for myself. You guys can see that a little better though, which is not makes it nicer for me. So it makes me not want to. Makes it hard to scroll up and down. 24 hours, 48 hours. What is this? Get out of my face. Low. What? There's a low. There's a lower low. Yeah, dude. I don't see where it's saying that we can't go down on the charts. Remember when BTC was around 8K? A few months later, the C crash happened and brought it to 3.5. BTC, as I recall, I'll take another retrace. It's healthy for the market. It is healthy, and I you know, it's really interesting. Last year, here I'm gonna pull this up too real quick. I think this is also important. Last year, I don't know if you guys remember or not, our October we had last year, it was negative 3 weeks in October. And the last week, dude, whoosh, all the gains came. Whoosh, they came pouring in. Everybody was stoked. October, let's go. And guess what that led into? Freaking a crazy, crazy ass November. So who's to say that we don't get it, man? You know? Well, look at that. Our percentage went, we were at -3 yesterday, remember? And now we're at almost -7. Is tomorrow the monthly close? I'm gonna jump over back to the chart. I'm trying to remember. No, Sunday, really? Sunday's an important one then, guys. We're gonna get some good data. Ooh, I can already tell you what's gonna say, dude. This is gonna turn into a red dot. Yes, it will, because we go off the averages, and right now we're not above 113. But you know what? Something that's also really good to remember, guys, is look at Crowcoin. People were saying like it wasn't going anywhere. We had people coming in saying it was a scam coin, and then all of a sudden it goes up from 15 cents to 36 cents. So Bitcoin could do the same. It could take like overnight almost. Really great news. They could say, hey, the government's buying. This is what we did. This is what we bought. We bought this current dip. You know, so what were we looking at? 3-day, 5-day, 8-day. Yeah, I'm bearish, man. You want my opinion? I think that it is bearish. I do think that, and I think when this candle closes, it'll close someplace down here. And you know what? We still have plenty of months left in the cycle. We can be bearish through August, September. We could even technically say October. I don't even think that. We will be bearish October. You could say bad August, bad September. There's 2 red candles. Maybe we could start out like a bad October, so you could have 2.5 months red, and then all of a sudden, the last week of October, we shoot up November, shoot up December. Boom, there you go. There's the market. You can throw the TA out the window in the short term due to manipulation, in my opinion, anyways. You know what? I don't use classic TA, man. I use a lot of tools that show manipulation. Not just that. There's a market cipher is designed for a lot of manipulation. Like, see if I can find some for you. I might have them turned off. I might have to open them up again. I think they're turned off. Huh. Oh yeah, something's going on. All those are turned off. They're supposed to be there. Oh, there they are. I guess they're not turned off. Oh, there's one. I just didn't see it. There was some manipulation to the downside. Yellow X's on manipulation. It means the big blue whales are playing games. There's some more action. Didn't really play out that bad. But when it is pushing it down, that one didn't really play out either. Wow, look at that. That's nice. But in the smaller time frames, you can see that one. That was manipulation. We should have busted up. Boom. Whales come in, push us down. Boom, right there. Whales come in, push us down. Red X's means short the market. There's a red X. Boom, short. Red X. Boom, short. diamonds are actually short-term. The red diamonds mean there is, what's the technical term for it? It means the bulls are running out of gas, pretty much. It doesn't mean short the market. You're certainly a crash proof now, or you're crash proof now, Mr. D not you. I don't really like the yellow diamonds. The yellow diamonds don't mean anything. Blood diamonds mean market's bad. This is the blue momentum wave. You get when one line lights up, you get a blue triangle, which is also a sign of a trend reversal. And then we get a green dot when it says all waves are go. We can run. It doesn't always play out because it didn't play out right here, right? Well, you're not going to long a green dot on a red dot anchor trigger wave to the downside. But this one was an anchor trigger wave to the upside. We flipped. Interesting. No, wait. We got a red dot, then we got an instant green dot. We're matched up with that green dot. You just have to be careful. Now let's go jump into Ethereum. Also, too, guys, we were talking about more Bitcoin dominance, and we had an anchor trigger wave to the upside. Like, we knew there was some finessing going to be going on. When dominance drops, dude, we get a lot more green in the market, but we've been getting a lot green. Excuse me. In the dominance, and that's why we've been getting crushed because people are running for safety. Run for the hills. Look at this. Look on Ethereum. We got red X, blood diamond. Boom. We knew we would probably go down. I don't usually use these indicated markers FA as much because sometimes it gets a little overwhelming on the screen. We're at this resistance right now. We could drop down to 4,100. The next support line after that is 3,800. It's pretty realistic. Strength pretty low. VWAP is slightly coming up, but it's not coming up with a lot of strength currently on the 4-hour. The 12-hour still shows open doors to the downside. We did get a red X that says short the market. 16, 17, 13. -5, -5, -4 means they're running out of steam. But you guys can't tell me this doesn't look like a higher. We got the higher high, and then we get a low. Is this going to be a lower low, or are we in some sort of consolidation for Ethereum? You know, it's funny is because Bitcoin looked more bearish than Ethereum does. Do you guys think Bitcoin's more bearish than Ethereum? Doesn't look like we're having a lower low. We definitely look like we've been running out of gas on the 2-day. VWAP coming down, money flow's been coming down. We've got a red dot going down. We are wicking currently below our rising wedge. We could break it back in though. That's okay. 15, a 1, a 7, a 12. Wow, those are all over the place. 7, 14, 17. Showing that the 5-day we're losing strength. The weekly -1, 0, 7, 13. That's not great. And we're pretty high right now on the blue momentum waves. They look like they want to curve over, but we're 77 to 77 right now, which just means we can't afford a fake out. We're getting 2-3 red candles before it starts going back up. I'm not sure if we're seeing BTC flow into ETH, but suspecting that it's very possible. You know, a lot of times what happens in these euphoric phases of the market is Bitcoin shoots up, then Ethereum shoots up, and then you could say all the alts will shoot up. Well, maybe that's XRP and Solana. Maybe those will shoot up, and then the alts will shoot up. What was I looking at? VWAPs are coming down. We just broke below momentum waves. Now we don't have bearish divergence though. The 2-week doesn't look bad. I guess we're really going to find out, man. We're really going to find out. Well, clearly, we're going to do something because we know we're not 4,500. of 4,450, but what 4,310, which is showing that there's a better chance that Ethereum will keep going and the red dot won't. I think XRP will go up. Well, of course XRP is going to go up. Well, you think it's going to go up right now? Or do you think it's going to go up this market? DCA? I think XRP is going to go to $20. Best case. No. I'll put it at a 7 out of 10 case. So a 1 case being like $10, a 7 being $20, and a perfect cycle will be like $30. You don't know why? Well, let's take a look at XRP, okay? Right now, so Ethereum's looks better than Bitcoin, okay? Clearly it does. Bitcoin's a lot more bearish. A lot more bearish on Bitcoin. I think we might have a red September, and you know, guys, traditionally red Septembers aren't that bad. But what Trent pointed out yesterday, we've never had a double red August September, so maybe we'll get 3 red weeks, and then the sucker just rips. It just freaking rips. Do you guys remember last year at this time, back when we had October? Bitcoin was like, dude, I can't remember exactly. Maybe it was like $45,000 or $50,000, and it just ripped to 85K, like, or 74K, whoosh, like that. Okay, we're at 104 right now. Okay, we're looking pretty good. 7 out of 10. Let's go. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. I gotta change my screens back. You know, I kind of want to check out that meme core. Most influencers are preaching a dump, so are we dumping or probably continuing dump? Most influencers are preaching a dump, so are we dumping and probably continue dumping? Personally, I am expecting a good God candle that will trigger the FOMO in those that have trying to buy. Do not those some influencers probably said 200K in 2026. Yeah, you're probably right. You know, I can't discount an extended cycle. It is hard for me to imagine Bitcoin going above 140. I think 140 to 180, that is probably the top. And I say 180 as in that's a wick, and it will last 10 days. And that might be in the middle of the month. So there will be, all you'll get when you look at it is a 1 monthly candle going like this and then coming right back down. I think that will be probably our top. And yeah, guys. I think we're definitely dumping. I do not you. At least I'm just going off of what I see on the charts. At least for Bitcoin. Okay, Bitcoin's a lot more bearish than I think Ethereum is, but maybe Ethereum's just lagging behind. I mean, it doesn't look like a higher high. This is the weekly. And the momentum wave is about to get red dot. Now, we had a red dot back here, and it didn't play out, okay? So it's not necessarily the end of the world. We have one back here. You know, it's more realistic. I think what we got going on is something back here. So we could get a red dot like this. We reset, which didn't really, that was not a huge reset. You know, we're at 3,700, and we reset to $800, $600. Okay, the whole blue momentum wave came down only $600 and got perfect trigger wave to the upside. Now this scenario is back in May, and I don't think it's as bullish as the euphoric phase that we're in right now. We have a huge green leg up. So what we're probably going to have happen is we can have like this. We come back down, we retest the 3,600, and then we could break up to we've charted many times to the $5,000 range. All I do DCA and pray. Actually, if we dump my DCA is better. If we dump my DCA is better. Yeah, you know, exactly. DCA, man. DCA. I actually just bought some Stellar Lumens this last week. I sold some of my Crow, took some profits when it was in the green. I was like, hey, I don't think it's going to keep going. They're going to come down. I'm going to buy some Stellar Lumens. I just DCA'd into it. Just really swapped it because I didn't want to pay the fees. But, yeah. Just get in, man. Buy the dips. Dips are gifts. What do we want to look at? Somebody asked me about something. I said, oh, XRP. I bought more Bitcoin Cash this morning. Bitcoin Cash. I haven't heard that in a while. Yeah, I'll probably do good. What's the all-time high Bitcoin Cash? XLM already, my largest bag. Yeah, dude, my largest bag was XRP. And, you know, I wish I knew more about the 200s and ISO 200s when I first bought it like 2 years ago. And if I didn't know more, I have a big bag of Hedera too. I bought Hedera and XRP because those were my convictions. I was actually kind of against the Stellar Lumens community for a while, and you know, that was my own dumb fault. And so I'm late to the game, guys. But you know, am I really late? Yeah, I might not be as early as DCA, but I'm still. DCA might be the 99.9%. I'm the 99.8%. You know, I'm just behind him, and you think about like time. Oh, my kids are going crazy in this as well. But yeah, you're not truly late till you at least get into the market. And I would like to buy. I don't own any ADA. I used to be on track to own a huge bag of ADA, but I decided to change things around. But you know, live and learn. 42,000 ish for Bitcoin Cash. That really? I mean, 42,000. Yeah, 4,300. I said 42,000. Nice jumping. Wow. Was that in 2017? I don't think it got there this last time. That 2017. Hey, you know what? Bitcoin Cash could shoot up if they bring back. Who was the founder that got arrested? What's his name? I know it. Let me think here for a second. He was the founder. Roger Ver? It's on the tip of my tongue. Well, if he gets released out of jail, I mean, that's probably go crazy. All right, XRP. Okay, well, we're gonna be looking at XRP. And dude, you can't predict white swans. I mean, the whole thing with crypto crow coin, that was all a white swan, dude. It was just whoop, there it goes. You know, so what DCA is saying is that we may, you know, influencers might say one thing, but the markets might say another. I like to keep that one off. Keeps my screen a little easier to digest. Oh, wait, I'm on 2 hour. That's weird time frame. I don't like the 2 hour. Holy smokes, look at all these green dots. It's really trying to break up. Like you said, too, there's probably a lot of manipulation going on with this. Green dot, green dot, green dot, green dot. Look at all these little green and red dots. It's trying to break up. Could be a double bottom. Look at the VWAP. It's so hard to predict that. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Stokes RSI a low. Strength's doing good on the 1 hour. Oh, my back, man. There's so much pain in it right now. Ooh, I don't know what I did. I'm hoping I just pulled a muscle. Well, is that some sort of... Wow! I just realized XRP's at 280 again. I thought it was still at $3. I haven't looked at it in a minute. Hey, there you go, guys. Buy the dip. XRP's on a 280. Oh, excuse me. Wow, guys, I just noticed that we jumped up in subs, guys. Thank you so much. We got 405. Hey, that was my old area code. 405. Thank you so much, Mr. Sub 405. And then we got 406. 406. Thank you so much, Mr. 406. And last but not least, and one of the best numbers there is, 407, guys. 407. Thank you so much, guys. You're pushing our Discord up to 500. Once we get to 500 subs, you know, we're aiming to start charging $10 a month for the Discord access. So, guys, get in before we don't have it for free anymore. So, thank you so much, guys, for subbing to the channel. I'm going to read off XRP. XRP is currently 280. We're on the 4 hour. It's getting ready to curve VWAP, breaking up Stokes RSI low. Jumping the 12 hour. Wait, was that a death cross? No, it was close. It was close to a death cross. Let's zoom. Let's shrink it up. Let's see what we see when we shrink up this pattern. You guys see what I see? Boop. Like how we're reading, ETH's next move is to, like, what do we say, 5,500? 5,500. XRP's next move is probably looking about $4.38. We'll probably break that. Well, we'll either break down or break up. Like, where were you saying, Mr. DCA, that we probably don't have much time left? Or were you want to ask me about XRP? Or your XLM? It was D, not you. Do not you. Oh, give me a second, guys. My freaking shorts are right up. They're pinching my nut sacks. Oh, frick. Woo! Dang, them shorts killing me. 16, 15. Well, you know, we might wick a little bit lower, guys. We might call it wick lower. Doesn't mean we're closed lower on the daily. Daily's pretty much open to us. The downside view op's not looking good. Money flow is leaving, strength coming down. You know why we're wicking lower, guys? Is because the big money whales want to accumulate more. And that's exactly what we're doing. 2-day looking pretty bearish. 3-day horrors. 2-day looking pretty bearish. 3-day looking pretty bearish. I think that we might come down to the bottom of the triangle, and then we'll break out, and then we'll break out hard to the upside. Hard to the upside. We'll break out of this entire pattern. It will be pretty good pattern to break out of. It's actually part of a larger pattern if I'm looking at it. Wait, what was I doing? That was the pattern that we broke the first time. Well, that just shows you what the heck we're doing too. With the other one, we're doing this. Boom, we shot out. Boom, we shot out. I feel like this top got cut short. And if we are playing a larger pattern, I'm totally making this stuff up right now, guys, so don't. I'm drawing a bunch of lines right now. What if we say this is it trying to break out of a larger flag that we should have went higher, but the big whales wanted to get in, okay? This is all hypothetical. And then we could say, well, we could draw this pattern, and then we could give a price target of $6. I like that. That looks pretty nice. But that is a little crazy. I don't think that's how you're supposed to do that. GC and Parade Blessings. I don't have Bitcoin Cash, but I have Litecoin hoping for a 1K. Let's take a look at Litecoin, guys. And let's take a look at Bitcoin Cash. Because why not? I just gotta remember I put everything. It was Litecoin. Whoa. Alright, we'll shrink it up. We'll jump into the 12-hour. And we'll do, well, I'll do 4. I'll start at 4 at 12, and then we'll go to the daily. Before we do that, guys, I'm going to head over to my favorite segment. If you guys have seen the show a million times, then you know exactly what's coming. Guys, BitBuy, they support our channel. The second best way you can help support the channel is use our link, and you get VIP level access to with it, which saves you 20% on your trading fees. It's no KYC, no VPN, and new users only. Super simple setup, not super complicated. If you are new to trading, guys, you get 60% bonus with the first deposit of $100. And that's for like new people who want to get their feet wet, try it out, how to trade. Then if you're intermediate, we got a $500 deposit with a $100 bonus. And then if you're a little bit more advanced, you got a $1,000, $200 bonus. $1,000 deposit, $200 bonus. And if you're a really skilled trader, guys, you can deposit $5,000 and get $1,000 in bonuses. And that's pretty nice, man. That's a pretty big bonus. I think it's the best in the game. It gives you, that's a 20% increase on your money. It only lasts, this event lasts till September 12th, and then they're going to give us a new one. We don't really know what it is, but that's just how it rolls, guys. Just how it rolls. And we appreciate everybody who signs up and starts trading. You just have to be careful out there, guys, because we're in a downtrend, man. And I would be careful along in anything, and I just watch your leverage. We don't want to see anybody get liquidated. we're not trying to make money off it. Get rich by making money off you guys. I just want you guys, if you like trading with leverage, and I would like you to be able to have that option to be able to trade with us. You want to help support us. And yeah, guys, so if you feel like it, check it out. You get grandfathered into the Discord too if you use your account. Sign up with our link, but use your account, whatever it is. So that's a screenshot, and we can get you in there. But anyways, we'll head back over to Litecoin. I think I said that okay. Do you guys think I said that okay? 2 definite sleepers. They don't get much attention, but I think they will be very good performers. Really? So you think? Oh no wait. That's so DCA thinks it'll go to 1K. What do you think, Ted? You thinking 1K for Litecoin? That's a 10x. We'll try 10x. Wow, that's pretty high. What's Litecoin's all-time high? Was that last market? Was it like $600? Oops. What does it say all-time high? All-time high? Wow, that was I was way off. $412. I bought Litecoin at $350. Man, I screwed myself on that one. My friend came up to me. He was doing those micro meme caps, and he was like, "Dude, SafeMoon just came out. You want to buy SafeMoon or you want to buy Litecoin?" I was like, "I'm gonna buy Litecoin." I should have bought SafeMoon, even though it got totally rugged and destroyed. But it would have totally helped me out short term. I would not wait it around. Okay, we can head on over to Litecoin. We're gonna check out the 4-hour chart. The VWAP is breaking up. That's not bad. That's not bad. Strength RSI a little high, but we do have a little bit. Almost looks like a double bottom too on the 4-hour. What's the 12-hour say? 12-hour also kind of looks like a little bit of a double bottom. But you know what? We did get a death cross. I don't like death crosses. How low can we go? If we break below that, we can come down to the 200 at $100. Thoughts on Arrow? Yeah, what's up, 2AA2? That's my 3rd time I've seen you. Twice this week. Actually, I think it's my 4th time I've seen you. I think. Now we'll take a look at Arrow. I gotta look at Bitcoin, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, and then Arrow, and we'll jump on in. 4 hours still looks like open doors to the downside, but what we got number wise? Are the bears right out? 15. I can't see a 10. Is that 10? 15, 16, 11. Oh, bears are losing power, huh? Well, if you go like this, I mean, that's pretty sharp. Sharp wedge. That could be ready to make a move. You might be right. Litecoin might be getting ready to do something. I don't like that pattern, though. That doesn't look good. It could be a day off from that a larger move. Could be. We need something to happen. Not 16.9. 16.9, 11. It's not a lower low. If we don't make a lower low, we might get another push up to like 130. I think you might be right. That might be on the table now. We're still bearish. I don't care what I said previously. I'm bearish, but it does look like there are opening signs for the bearishness to end. Hosky meme from Cardano. Dude, I remember Hosky. My bet is on that. It will do better than Sneck meme, so my Hosky bag is much bigger than my Sneck. Dude, I don't know, bro. I think Sneck is the Pepe of Cardano. And Hosky is like whiff to Solana's bonk. That's how I kind of would put Hosky out there. But that's just my own 2 cents. That's how I'm thinking. ETH movement a little on the hour chart. Yeah, that's what we went over first to AA2. We said that 1 hour looked good, and the 4 hour didn't look good. The 1 hour looked great. Like I straight up was like, it's gonna be pumping the 1 hour. It's the other time frames that I'm more cautious of. The weekly on Litecoin, we do have red dot. We don't got bearish divergence, but if that red dot confirms by tomorrow, it'll probably be pretty bad. We'll probably come back down to, well, not crazy bad, I guess. We'll probably meet the 21 or somewhere around here. We're at the 103 level. I think that's possible. Okay, now we got to move into, spent too long talking on Litecoin, but I wanted to give you guys some good stuff. Bitcoin Cash. I feel like I have Bitcoin Cash saved in here, but I can't even remember where. Oh, right there. Why is it here? I don't know why is it here. Come on, scroll down. There's arrow. I'm gonna put it next to right here. Oh, we're gonna put it right here. That way I can try to find it. Keep everything alphabetical. That's what I need to do. Bitcoin Cash. What's up, Bears? Probably only 16 million Bitcoins available. Lots more get lost in futures. I agree. Will make you rich in the future. Never. No change. You know, you're probably right, but I don't want to wait that long to get rich by the time 0.001. It will make me rich. We come into Bitcoin Cash like 2AA said too, that the 1 hour is bullish. The VWAP has a strong breakup. The Stokes RSI are low. The strength is coming in. We have bullish divergence coming in on the 1 hour. We covered that too with Bitcoin. And we had bull div. Now the 4 hour, let's see what the 4 hour says. Also on the 1 hour, we worked up to the 21. To the 21. Now if we break above the 21, I would say that's a sign of a possible full-on reversal. But we haven't got there yet, guys. We have not got there. The 21's not crazy bad right here. It doesn't fully roll over yet. We do have a lower low. We did wick down to this zone right here, which is fine. We're at 745. Wishy-washy with the emotions. VWAP is still technically below, has not fully got up and over. And we've seen times where it just threaded like the 1-2 digit line, so you have to keep an eye on that. A double bottom like this is usually a sign of some sort of move that I've been noticing the last couple of times. Like it was a double bottom, boom, boom, and then we had a break up. Then we had the trigger wave right there, boom. So this could be a double bottom, but we haven't rolled over. It's still like half of a hump. You know, we want once we get. So let me try to use my hand as a reference. So we're still like right. I'm trying to use my hand here. Oh, this is weird. I don't like using it on the camera. Like we're like there. We're right here. And we need to curve over. Once we get that curve overture and it's angling down, then we start getting that anchor trigger wave. Whales trying to scare small holders sell, can't snap by, back instant. Yours too. Hey, you know what, Paris? I agree. I do think we're bearish. I think I'm bearish right now on the pattern. And I'm long the longer pattern, like next couple days to a week. Or maybe 2 weeks, maybe even a month. Like I'm pretty bearish, but I'm not getting scared. No, heck no, man. Heck no, I'm never selling. Yeah, dude, look at the chart on freaking Bitcoin Cash. It is so all over the place, man. I don't like this jagged stuff. Makes it hard to trade. If you're looking at it like this, oh my gosh. If you're looking at it like this and just pretend that the jagged stuff doesn't exist. I haven't even done ETA, but I'm like, you could just draw like almost a straight line up. We've been in an up pattern, and we just whoa, my mouse went off the freaking pad. Screw that little part. We could be coming down, and we could come down to like, I would say right here, and still be bullish because we started down here. That's not even a 50%. But that's really bearish. That's really bearish. I'm not that bearish yet. I'm just pointing it out. Like the pattern, it is so jagged, bro. What the hell? Look at it. It's making like here's fourth. It's making like almost $50 jumps. 596, 55, 610, 530, 594, back down to almost 510. And then we have like these $25 jumps. That's literally how it moved. That's crazy. I would say we're still technically bearish. There's still movement to the downside. Stokes RSI are hot. Strength is still low. We jump into the daily. Daily still says open downwards at price pressure. 2-day, dude, it looks so much like Bitcoin dominance. Like, it's crazy. 2-day is still looking at going down more. Yeah, I would say I'm bearish on cash. Holy smokes, look at that. It's like in a larger jagged pattern. It's actually on the 21 right now on the 3-day. Money flow is good. VWAP's really bad though. Yeah, I think we're coming down lower. The 5-day will probably touch the 21. We'll probably come back down to 507. That'll probably come up. Yeah, we're in like the $500 range. I think I'm bearish on this for, and I think that's okay thing too, because we shot up, we'll come back down, not even halfway, then we can keep going. Where was I at? Sorry, I was looking over a Discord message. I don't know. We're gonna jump into Aerodrome though. That's what we're gonna do. Jumping into some Aerodrome for 2AA2. Thank you so much, 2AA2, for showing up. 222, and Aerodrome's right there. That's not very far to go. The first thing that we see on the weekly, it just comes up to me, is that's a doji candle for a trend reversal. Now, I'm not saying I'm bearish, but I'm going to say I'm definitely would lean how this is like 2 years old now. No, a year and a half. We could see a retracement to 95, a buck. But the whole market's retracing, then, it's nothing out of the ordinary. That's just on the longer time frame. That's just where I was at when I first started. Short term, wow, it's been dumping on the 1 hour. Very strong downtrend. You could almost see a pump. What is going on? Double green dots, momentum to the upside, and put the money flow has just been constantly leaving. Oh my gosh, look at the Stokes and RSI so low. That was like the first little flick right here on the 1 hour in a while. It's actually a pretty strong VWAP too. The 1 hour will bounce up to the 21, dude. I would say you'd have to break out of this 21 zone. Like, boom, we smack it. We come over here, we touched it. We touched it again over there. I would want to see us break through it. We went from a -5 to a 13. Why I don't have numbers over here? That's weird. $5, $14, $17. Same, we got more strength. No bullish divergence though, which that's kind of what I was kind of hoping for. We have an Adam and Eve on the blue momentum wave. Oh, excuse me. There was a leg in death cross. When we were just saying earlier, when we were counting the death crosses, we usually get second leg to the downside, which we could pump up. We're bouncing off to 200 right now. We could pump up, touch the 21, and then come back down for that second leg. Create a W pattern or a double bottom, maybe. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys, I had to wipe my eyes real fast. You didn't see anything. 21 coming down pretty good. Momentum still coming down. We have a flat Dickosaurus on the VWAP, so keep an eye on that. Momentum still pushing us to the downside. 21's just starting to roll over on itself. Dude, the whole market's telling me we're going down, dude. I'm just not bullish right now. 2-day came to touch the 21. Hey, Dessers. Momentum got higher. Momentum got high on the blue waves. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Knox, I mean. Gold and Knox value is 42 an ounce still. That's silver, or you're saying 4,200 or what? I don't know what you're saying. Paris. Knox, I mean, DCA and Prey. Oh, dude, I missed a couple chats. Hey, yo, what's up, Emilio? Yep, I am not selling and still DCAing whales. Do not do the work for me. All I have to do is consistent with my DCA. Dude, I know, right? Dude, I have such a hard time DCAing right now because I've been so over leveraged in the market. I have like no capital on the side, so I'm like, I'm gonna just sit and watch. $42 an ounce. Gold is not $42 an ounce. There's no way that gold is $42 an ounce. You mean silver? Silver's not $42 an ounce either, though. That's where I'm confused, Mr. Paris. Because we both look at gold and silver right now. Gold's $34.50 an ounce, and silver's $39.715. It's actually kind of pumping. I should take a look at gold and silver. Actually, I might. But what was the other coin I was going to look at? Yeah, I'm losing my train of thought. Look at that. That's probably one of the reasons why Bitcoin is doing what it's doing right now. The 2-day on gold is pumping. Gold is actually pumping. Look at that. Whoosh. Chara. Gold is pumping. Whoosh. 21's pumping up. And it's showing signs of continuation and breaking out of this flag. Wow, guys. You know what it means if we could break out of this flag? That would be crazy. If we break up, gold can go up another leg. Gold could go up another leg. Now that makes a little bit more sense, because now we're in the price range of $4,200 if we leg up. Oh, dude, I can't breathe. Arrow, thank you, 282. Thank you. Oh, dude, my back hurts so bad, dude. I might end up going to the doctors. I don't know. I really don't want to go to the doctors. I hate going to the doctors. Going to the doctors sucks. I guess we'll figure out if I can walk tomorrow or not. Freaking momentum on silver looks good too. Silver looks like it's breaking out too. About to go up to whatever, freaking 33 to. That's a weird pattern to measure. I don't know. Let's say go up another 10, 15 bucks. You might be right. There might be something happening this week with like Knox or something. Today is pumping. Oh, dude, it's like taking my breath away. It hurts so bad. What the heck, man? Bodies are weird. Aerodrome. I thought we covered Aerodrome though. 2A2. We just covered this. I said I'm kind of bearish on it. 5-day has a red dot. It's like one of the best data ranges that we have right now. With 5 days saying we're at least going to come back down to 93 cents. Gold will continue to move. Gold will continue to move. Best to also buy some precious metals if you're able to and interested. Do it for reals, right? One of these days I should probably show you guys some of my precious metals I own. I don't only gold, but I own some silver. What about the news with the CFTC saying offshore crypto firms have path to bring in on U.S. users? Will this hyper Coinbase, Robin, Tank, etc.? Maybe. Not right now. Like, I thought it was huge news yesterday, but you know the whole market's dumped. Really, you know, I think that would be bigger news in the middle of the euphoric, when parabolic crazes and people are like, hey, I'm offshore buying it. I think that would set it all off. Let's scroll through, guys. I'm going to jump into my picks. I mean, we can still do TA, but I want to move to this segment now. Although I didn't even do Crypto Cemetery. Can we do a Crypto Cemetery? We'll go off the. I'm gonna go off the monthly chart, and I'm gonna put a poll in the chat. Yeah, start a poll. Ask a question. What is going to do the worst at the end of this month, at the end of August, the worst in What's going to do the worst in August for returns? What should I throw in there, guys? Should we just do all memes? Just throw Pepe in there. Still think Soros and Obama and Democrats stole it. Fort Knox gold bars and plates and lead, probably. Oh, probably. XCN is doing shit this month. That is true. I was literally just looking at that. I'm trying to figure out some coins to throw in there at you guys. But man, the memes are beat to heck, bro. They're beat to heck. I heard Graph has like a maximum, like their supply like shot up from this cycle, from last cycle. You guys heard that? That would be a funny coin to throw in there. I gotta look up how to spell this coin because I'm not sure how to spell it, and you guys will laugh at me if I don't spell it right. All right, I got one more to add. What should we add? XCN. Oh, I'll add XCN. Oh, you guys, no cheating. I hope I spelled that right. What is going to do the worst in August for returns? Okay, yeah, that's good enough. That's good enough. Okay. Now, where were we at? We got the poll up. You just jumped in there, threw XCN under the bus. Is it doing the worst though? I gotta come over here. I mean, if I show you my screen, you guys are gonna know what I was looking at. XCN Onyx coin. What is it doing for the month? That is pretty bad. 27%. Oh, that would have been a good one to throw in there. Oh, I didn't think of that one. Too bad they won't let me add another one in there. I'm interested what you guys think, though. Oh, I should have left a spot in there for other. But then you guys will always said other. Holy frick. You guys all think that XCN's that bad? That quickly? I mean, I'm looking at some of these other ones in there, and I can't give you the answers, but I guarantee you right now, XCN's the one that's doing the worst right now for the month. You guys haven't even voted for it. Actually, that's not true. Maybe that could be true. But I'm pretty sure Melania bought him. It's 20 cents. Oh my gosh. I remember when I bought it at $5 and I sold it at $7. I felt pretty good about that. I was trying for like an hour to buy it. It was the freaking transaction was failing. Oh, like crazy. Melania's 20 cents. I wonder if a meme coin will actually do something though. It'd be kind of funny if it does. You could like slowly put a short in on it, and it just slowly goes down 30 cents, 20 cents, 20 cents, 30 cents, 20 cents, 20 cents, 20 cents. It really likes that 20-cent range. Anything and everything is bad if you're if you're a BTC maxi. I don't know, man. Look at Tom Lee. He's doing pretty good. He swapped his lines of thinking. Dude, Crow shot up so fast, dude. It looks like it's gonna have a hard reset. I bet. Who has the order ready for a 20-cent range, bro? You want to know where I think it's gonna come to? I think almost likely 20 cents on the table. The daily, so overhyped, bro. Oh my goodness. 2 days hasn't flipped bearish yet though, but I bet it's going to. I do think so. I just think it'd be wild, man. Like it has to. I think all that Crow was retail. What about Sweet, guys? Sweet's actually doing. I drew this shitty flag. The last time we looked at it. Oh, I love it. Stokes, RSI low, strength coming down, VWAP coming down. We're at some local support. Can we break that? We drop below $3. $3 chuck. We fall out of our falling wedge. Yeah, I hear that too about Trump coin, man. Believe said he thinks it could be the first meme coin to hit. Maybe he said 100 billion market cap. That was his pick, man. That'd be pretty crazy. Let's take a look at Trump coin. I don't even know if I have it right now. You know, they gave me. I bought the Trump shoes, and then apparently I got like an email. I didn't even know it, dude, for like months. That said, hey, we'll give you 3 Trump coin. I'm like, oh dang it! I wish I knew about that at the time. Though the freaking shoes cost me $500. That was a terrible investment. You know, it actually doesn't look that bad chart. It does look like it's bottomed out. And it wants to bounce. It looks like it's not like it's bottom support. I mean, look at it. I mean, can it go any lower? $8.44. Weekly. It could go a little lower, man. It could go to like the bottom of the 8s, make a double bottom, and then look at the 21. It's getting rounded. I don't know, man. This could be done. Oh, not done, but like bottomed. It's getting close. Thing is a rock bottom where it belongs. Hey, you know, I said that so many different times with so many different coins. I couldn't tell you. Dog. Oh yeah, you guys got me distracted. I was trying to find one good coin. You know, I wanted to look at is probably Core M. Core M seems to be doing whatever, doing good. What the hell is that coin that was doing really good? I can't just type in M. Maybe I can. MUSDT. Does that pull it up? Oh, it does. Yeah, look at that. I think it'd be that easy. Oh my gosh. I have no idea what this coin is. It does look good though. I mean, yeah, granted. Oh, if it stops right here though, that's a double top. That's not super good, but you know, maybe it'll break out. That's pretty strong. Whatever the hell this stupid coin is. Rubango event happen in here real quick to give you a cheers, Brewski. Night, bro. Hey, later, dude. Take care. Stokes RSI look good, man. VWAPs look good. Open ways, you know. Hey, this might be the coin for the night, guys. Now I have it saved. Okay, we're gonna jump over. We're gonna scroll through the 12-hour, see if we can find anything that's doing great. Everything I would short. Wow, pull. That is terrible looking chart. It does look a diamond. It looks like it's breaking down. Down, short. I won't say anything because the trends will get mad. Short. LCX. LCX doesn't look too bad. We're starting up for another pump, dude. I don't think so, man. Like maybe short-term pump, but I don't think Crow's gonna pump without anything else. Like the daily's screaming. Just Crow right now. We're just going over. The daily's screaming downwards action. Short-term, everything looks good on the 1 hour. See it pumped right to the 21. Anchor trigger wave. You could say. Well, maybe. There's a lot to overcome. It didn't close below the 21 on the 4 hour. I would say you could be right, but the fact that everything else is going down and the longer time frames I'm not bullish on, I would say It's not worth the risk to me. Not the risk versus reward is not there, but you could be right. I own a lot of Crow, so if you're right, I feel pretty good. Trump said Bitcoin money is coming. Get Microsoft Bitcoin reserve maybe. Trump said Bitcoin coming. Dude, I want to see Trump mine Bitcoin. Finance coin. Short. Everything is looking kind of down. Like they look like they could be getting close to a bottom, but there's nothing significant saying that it has bottom. I don't know why it pumped the last few days. Oh, whitelist, everything else was dropping. You talking about Kronos chain, Ted? Black hole. We did say we called the bottom a black hole. Yeah, 100% we did. I said on this double green dot right here, I said that could be the bottom. And then I saw this one. I said that's probably the bottom because now we have a double bottom on black hole. I don't own any black hole. I think there's some sort of manipulation going on because you don't get crazy wicks like that. That's just weird. Look at that. Boom. We shoot up and you drop down. Like, get the hell out of here. You shoot up to 87 cents and then immediately in the next 12 hours, you're down 50%. You know, if you were sitting right here, you bought in this dip, you're like, I'm freakishly up. That's fantastic. And you're going, F my life. I just made the worst trade possible and I had 10 minutes to sell. Yeah, you know, there was a lot of hype around Chrome, man. They're the only ones that had the big good news, man. Really good news. Like, really good news. I guess Yorksville, what Coin Baron was saying is that they're a publicly traded company, but they don't have anything on the books or something along those lines, and that they're only going to buy Crow Coin. And they can't sell it for a year. And they have the True Social that's using them, their treasury, they have like a 6.4 or $6.2 billion that they're going to be able to put into Crow, facilitate to it. I don't know if they'll do it all at once, though. Dude, everything just looks pretty nasty, bro. Even Aerodrome, it's like on its last leg before it drops 20%. I understand we've been going for a while, guys. Okay, I'm almost done. Bonk, that looks pretty good for Bonk. Look at that. That could be a reversal right there. Here you go, guys. That's a good one. Bonk. Look at it pumping. Whoosh. And we're breaking above the 21. We got a green dot. We got not bullish divergence, but the money, that's a strong VWAP. Stokes RSI good, strength coming in. That might be a trade. I'll say bonk so far for one. We bounce off this range and this range. Now we might fall below, okay? That is possible. We could fall a little lower. But if this round and bottom plays out, guys, that's the bottom, and that's a call. I wouldn't do a deeper dive into that if you guys want to trade on there. If you do trade, check out our link in the description for BitBuy. Everything else, man, I'm just kind of bearish. I mean, things look really low. Like, here's Floki. This looks spent right in this range. And, you know, Floki might actually pump too because Bonk's pumping, and it's in the same wedge like this. I mean, look at Bonk. Here we go. Pump. And Bonk's trying to pump. So now we go back to Floki. It could pump. It could. Hash flow looks good too. Oh, man. Nope, none of this looks good, man. I'm just not overly bullish. I mean, the fact that I said Bonk's the thing that I feel the best about. It's crazy. Crow's doing good. I just don't feel like I can trust it right now. Wow, that's crazy. I'm looking at this Spirix Spock coin, and it literally wicks up to the 200 and wicks down. There's some sort of manipulation going on here. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh. I don't know, guys. If you want to take a risk, high reward, maybe. Tanzanine. Some of these coins look crazy. I haven't even heard of some of them before. People have asked me to look up before. Dancing doesn't look too bad. Trolls falling down. We hit a high, came down, consolidated, shot up, higher high, came back down. Tried to get above the 21, lost it, and we've been coming down since. Troll probably come back down to 9 cents. Maple Finance is another that you did that didn't really drop much in last drop. I've heard of Maple Finance several times. You know what, Ted? We might actually. What time is it? I might check into that next time. Oh, I just want my body to feel good. I would say meme core and bonk. Maybe meme core has something to do with why bonk's pumping. I just don't know enough about it. You know, we'll look into it next time. Mini Pi coin finally bottomed. Pump Fund doesn't look too bad either. So also, Pump Fund could be also a reason why bonk is pumping. Something going on with the memes, maybe. Pump Fund might not be done. A wormhole looks like it's getting a trigger wave to the downside. So we say, ooh, I have no idea what this coin is. Yes I do. This is Pro Bitcoin. That could be pumping. So I would tell you guys that Bonk, Pump Fund, and Meme Core might be the ones that if you guys are looking to trade, like that might be something that I'd be interested in checking out. But hey guys, I just want to say thank you for joining the stream. Sorry it ran late. It was a great day. I think I enjoyed talking to everybody who popped in the chat. You guys make my day, man, because there were months there that we didn't have anybody but ourselves to talk to. So it's nice to be able to talk to other people, and I like being part of the community and growing with the community and being able to check out new coins, check out the charts, check out the TA, and just I should end the poll. And just be part of you guys. Wow, we have a 3-way tie. SPX, Melanian, XCN. Hey, you guys know what? I'm gonna throw my poll in there. I'm gonna say SPX. Why SPX? Because man, those dang KOLs know how to shove a freaking coin in your face, don't they? Well, there you go, SPX1. But anyways, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you popping in here. You talk to me, keep me going, and thank you for all the new subscribers and all the likes that you guys shared. And hey, Mr. 408, I see you, 408. You just popped in here. I don't know when you did, but you did. And there's lots of love going around, guys. We're growing, and I can't wait to see where we're going to be next time. But tomorrow, it's Saturday. I'll probably go live around 10-11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Saturdays are usually a pretty morning stream, and then Sundays we'll be back for the close, and it's gonna be the weekly and the monthly, guys. So if you want some good TA, you want some good hangout and some good brews, come join us and jump on in here. But other words, hey guys, T Square is out. I'll catch you guys later. Deuces.